Here we go.
I'm sick of seeing overtime on payroll. You're costing us money. Starting today, there's no more overtime.
Yeah, 100%.
Volume
I hear you
Doka.
loud and clear. So just to confirm, when my shift
Volume
ends, I
Doka.
just need to clock out and stop working immediately.
Yeah, don't stay a second past your shift.
Got it. So if something urgent pops up like 5 minutes before I leave, I just need to wait until tomorrow, right?
No, if it's urgent, you need to handle it.
Oh, okay, so I can stay late?
No, you can't stay late.
I love that, like, managers just don't know what they're doing. And corporate that definitely doesn't know what they're doing half the time when it comes to, like, managing lower tiers. Is they seem to think, oh, you can do both. You can not cost us money and do that. And do all the work that we want you to do when we want you to do it.
Just to clarify, if I stay, I'm breaking the no overtime rule, but if I leave, I'm not getting my work done?
Just be smart about it.
Of course, I love being smart, but that's why I just kind of need to know, should I prioritize following the overtime rule or making sure all the work gets done? Because I can't do both. It's a real Sophie's choice here.
Just finish what needs to be done.
Perfect. So I'll stay late and log the overtime like usual. So thanks for clearing that up.
No, there's no overtime.
Right. My bad. I'll just let unfinished work pile up and tell everyone, sorry, my boss said no overtime. So your issue will be addressed sometime in the near future.
No, don't say it like that.
Okay. How about due to recent corporate efficiency adjustments, work will resume at an undetermined time pending further review?
Just do your job.
Oh, absolutely. No, I just need an official email from you confirming that I should ignore overtime policy when necessary. HR and their process. So
Just don't worry about it.
no problem. Thanks so much. You have a good day.
Look, I'm sick of seeing
I love how it's not even being malicious compliant at that point. It's just you're just trying to be a dick to the manager. You're like, I need you to say it in writing. As long as this was all said in an email, then he can maliciously compliance. He can. If I still have stuff left over at the end of the day, I'm clocking out, buddy. I'm gone. Peace out. Peace out. B-Town down.
Oh my goodness, girl. Thank you so much for the ride. Cause I asked everybody in the office and they act like they don't want to take me home. And I sure ain't feel like walking today.
Oh, nah, girl, you good. You said it's only 5 minutes away, right? That ain't too bad.
Yeah, 5, maybe 7 minutes away, depending on traffic. But what you want to do is keep going straight through this light and then merge on the highway right here.
Girl.
Well, to be fair, that's what you did for me, and I was only 10 minutes away. 7 if there was no traffic. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is one of those moments we have to see further.
What? The highway? You know that's gonna take me pretty far out, right? And I thought you said you stayed close to the job.
Yeah, I do. I was just gonna have you drop me off at my boyfriend's house, if that's okay. Because he asked me to come over tonight, and that way I don't have to spend no money on getting no Uber.
No, that's not okay. That $5 worth of gas you gave me burnt out 2 miles ago. Now I can either drop you off right here, or I can take you back to the job and you can have your boyfriend come pick you up. Since he wants you to come over so bad.
Oh, girl, he don't got no car. Shoot, he barely got a job. No, but you mind if we stop at this Walmart right up here? I just want to run in real quick. It shouldn't take long.
Oh, nah, baby. You better make sure you wear your walking shoes tomorrow. Because this will be the last time I give you a ride.
Oh, hell no. The second she said boyfriend's house, I was like, But then she had the audacity to say Walmart, and I'm like, Like she's being a stand-up friend, even letting you stop at Walmart.
Hold on. 15, 16, 17. Yeah. This can't be right. Oh, they gonna have to fix this. Hey. So I'm looking at my check here, and I'm missing some money. $200 to be exact. Yeah, so unfortunately, I've noticed you go to the bathroom multiple times.
Oh, hell no. You in the wrong for this one, lady. You don't get the takeaway money for bathroom breaks. Sometimes people need to go a lot. Don't make me get a doctor's note for bathroom breaks. Don't make me, because I will.
Without clocking out. So,
Okay.
You can't do that. Actually, that is illegal. Because that's a bodily function. You can't just dock someone for bathroom time. To dock pay, they have to literally be clocking out for break. You have to make them clock out. And you can't make someone clock out for, like, bodily functions. If it's not, like, a substantial, like, 10, 20 minutes, if it's not over those moments, then they can't make you clock out.
And I didn't know we were supposed to. Because apparently I didn't get the same handbook as everybody else.
well, policy does state that employees must not use the bathroom, talk to coworkers, or have their phone in the building while on the clock.
That doesn't work! 2 of those things literally are required for a work to, like, be done. You know what? Malicious compliance this time. I'll come in and do what I can without talking to people. And no, I can't do emo because that's personal. That's personal conversation. Can't do that. Nope, sorry.
Quite frankly, I've seen you do all 3.
Ma'am, I don't know nothing about no policies. I just know y'all made a mistake somewhere, and I'm gonna need y'all to find my money before I come find it.
No, there's no mistake. I just went ahead and docked that time from your check just to ensure that you're being completely honest on your time card and that you're not stealing company time. You know?
Oh, stealing
No, I
company
don't know.
time, eh?
And I'm gonna be stealing more than time if my paycheck don't get fixed real soon. Hold on, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah, I'm with her. You're gonna start noticing substantial declines and stuff, and malicious compliant will be involved.
Hey, weird question. But did you happen to pick up a black and silver wallet off the table in the break room when you were in there earlier?
No, I don't touch stuff that's not mine. Unlike a lot of the people here.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. Cause someone
Yes, I would touch your wallet right after you dock to pay for me going to the bathroom. Oh, hell no. I ain't dumb, lady. I ain't dumb. I'd kick it into the trash can if I was petty enough. But, no. I ain't touch it.
told me you were the last person they saw leaving out of there. Now all of a sudden my wallet is missing.
Well, you better go find it, because it ain't over here. See, don't involve me in nothing y'all got going on, especially if it involves somebody stealing.
See, I don't even care if whoever took it stole the money out of it. I just really need my ID and my other cards back, so I don't have to replace them, you know?
What does any of this have to do with me?
Why are you telling us? We just told you. But yeah, she just told you she don't got it.
So I would advise you to get away from my desk and go ask somebody else.
Yeah, I will. But if you don't mind, can I look in your bag real quick?
Oh, hell.
Because maybe you picked it up by accident or something.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear enough. No, I do not have your wallet. No, you cannot look in my bag. No, I do not know where your wallet is. And yes, we will have a problem if you ask me that again. Any other questions?
Hey, weird question.
I will say that you don't want to be that vocal about not letting them search your bag. But you're allowed to be insulted by it. Be like, oh, well, let's just take this to HR then. We'll search the bag with HR, and if it's not in there, we can file a complaint. Because here's the thing. Long as it's, like, within HR and stuff, they can't pull anything funny.
Hey, I need you to finish up whatever it is that you're doing and go ahead and clock out for break.
Oh, you can let somebody else go before me if you want. Because I literally just got here like 30 minutes ago.
Well, no, I actually need you to go.
Why?
Because Tamika and Shelly already asked me can they go on break together. And the only way I can let them go at the same time is if you go ahead and go now.
This one reminds me.
So please.
Oh, wait, I'll watch
You
the
know,
whole
like
thing
they
and then
won't be
I'll
going together
comment
now,
on this
will
one.
they? Because I'm not about to go on break and I just got here. What would I even need to take a break from? Clocking in and walking to my desk?
Well, you do know they put me in charge of scheduling now, so technically I get the final say. Plus, a break is a break. It doesn't matter when you take it. So I'll see you back here in 30 minutes.
Girl, I wouldn't care if they put you in charge of the entire company. I still wouldn't listen to you. Especially because it's clear that you have a problem with me for whatever reason.
Oh, I don't have a problem with you. I'm just trying to do my job.
Well, lucky for you, this is a pretty big office. So you have plenty of space to do your job away from my desk.
So you're just not going to go on break. Hey.
It was brought to my attention that you...
For this one, I'm liking this one especially. Hi, thanks for the follow checks here. For this one, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this to chat, but I used to work at a, and I was actually pretty good at my job, obviously. Management material and stuff like that. Like I told you, I had management training and everything else. So I was doing really good. A lot of the customers loved me because I didn't take things too seriously. I wasn't like really quiet pompous with them and stuff. I was like super obnoxious. I'm a redhead. I'm gonna be obnoxious. But I got promoted twice within 5 months. First, it went to what was it called? Basically, and I got extra job benefit tasks. I was also asked to help with stocking and stuff because we had a low amount of people doing that, and I was happy to help. And I helped older women do their shop. I would like walk around and help them get stuff. To the point where like a lot of the other managers liked me too, and the assistant managers who loved me. I got the job because of the customer service manager. Yes, I did a lot of stuff like that. Then one day I had started training for front of house. Basically, the job I was going for was basically another assistant manager. You would have multiple. You'd have about 2 or 3, and I was getting promoted to that. Then one of the other people that was like over another position, like I was going into a separate side position that from hers, basically. She read an email over another girl's shoulder, the girl that was training me. She read her email, the girls that was training me, and had called the head manager. Next day, I'm not getting trained for whatever reason. And I talked to assistant manager, and because she like really liked me and stuff, and we were talking, and she's like, I don't understand it either. It's a bit of a mystery. They won't tell me what's straight up. Turn a week later, the person that's already been a no-call, no-show twice is being promoted. And I'm a little weirded because I'm like, well, I suppose he has been doing slightly better recently. I guess they're just trying to like show him. No, the boss was also a woman. But this guy, he was like we had talked and stuff. And then I think 2 days after that, why is he doing that? That's like another promotion right there. We haven't even seen how decent he does this job. I've had more hours than him. I would have seen him. He wasn't here yesterday. Then I want to say 2 days after that. Apparently she's gay. Pick with that what you will, because she has a wife. He's promoted to the position I was being trained for, and he's being trained for it, and I'm very miffed. I'm very miffed. Mind you, because this is like faster than I got promoted. 1. 2, he's not shown nearly as much, like, presence. He hasn't had nearly as much hours as me, as far as I know. And then, she started treating me differently. I was doing my normal thing, just in the back. I was being a regular cashier that day. And she pulled me into the office and told me I needed to smile. I'm like, I'm sorry, I am smiling. And she's like, you need to calm down. I'm like, what do you mean? I am calm. Basically, she pushed it, and then I finally screamed, I am calm, damn it. And she's like, you need to go home. And I'm like, gladly. And I came back the next day and I said, you have a week. Because actually, slightly before this is probably will explain to you why she was probably trying to say I was angry or something, or trying to get me sent home somehow. And I was happy to oblige her. Think of the Pallies, by the way, Trickster. She, in her glorious wisdom, decided to answer the next question I'm about to tell you I asked her with no. I asked her, hey, by the way, it's almost been 9 months since I've been here. Is there like any, like, when am I having I haven't had my 90-day review yet. Like, for like raises and stuff, because I had been promoted, guys. I had multiple promotions. And I was doing extra work for other managers. So obviously, I should get some kind of raise, right? At the very least. Like, I was willing to look past all this, like, scummy promotion business. As long as I was getting a little bit more. So I could at least, like, justify, like, doing all this extra hard work. And she had the brilliant idea to answer with, no. Why? It's not like you're getting a raise. Anyone sense something wrong with how you would answer it like that? Anyone like going, oh, got the hand over the mouth, like, uh-oh. And that's when the switch flipped. So I just went back to my station, and I would smile and say hi to my favorite customers and stuff. But anyone else, I'd just be like, and I'd do their stuff. Because I was not in a talkative mood. Because here's the thing. If I'm really angry, you don't want me to talk. Because I kind of tend to overshare. And I know that. So that's why I wasn't talking. I was trying to keep things to myself. And I think she knew I was angry after hearing that. So she caused there to be a reason to send me home. And I talked to the manager. I'm like, hey, I don't understand what's going on here. Like the manager that's ahead of her. And stuff like that. And yet you cannot get me to be quiet. Shut up. But I talked to the head manager, and he was like, I'm going to look into things and stuff. Sure, we can do that. But yeah, when I saw this, I was like, I'm immediately like, oh, buddy. If you got promoted over me, and you and I both know it was due to something hinky, and you know I know, which, like, the guy knew I was smart, and he knew I was a little bit miffed. Like, he could, like, a stupid person could have told you that I was miffed. Ugh. Don't you act sweet to me.
It was brought to my attention that you have a second job.
Yes, I do have a second job. I advised you guys, I think right at the beginning of the year when you guys send out an email asking if we have a second job.
We really would just prefer if you...
Here's the thing. Jobs like this need to realize that if you're working a second job, you're driven. But you need that money. Which a lot of people have to work 2 jobs nowadays. So the audacity to say we'd prefer you to have 1 job, you know what I would say? Well, I would prefer about $16, $70 extra on my paycheck then. per hour, by the way. Not flat.
You didn't have a second job. We like our people to focus.
What do you mean you would prefer that I didn't have a second job? Why does my second job have anything to do with
Exactly.
this job?
We really just prefer for you to focus, on one job.
Well, as long as I do my job here, when I'm here, you don't have to worry about me not focusing on doing my job here, because I do that when I'm here. After 5 p.m. when I go home, you have nothing to do with that. You don't need to worry what I'm doing with my free time, but I'm not going to let go of my second job.
I completely get where you're coming from. I just, we like to hone it in.
Basically, for those of you who do not understand why she's saying this, they like you beholden to them so they control you with the hours. Like they can punish you by taking away your hours. If you have a second job, you'll just get more hours at the other job. Because most likely that other job has no problem with you.
We like to keep our people focused here, avoid any conflicts of interest. It's just very important to us for our employees, our staff, to not be boggled down with.
Now, there would be an excuse if, like, maybe she's coming into work tired or something. But you need, like, a week or two of that in a row before it's a problem. Because it could just be a really bad week. Like, people have bad weeks. That's just a fact of life.
100 other thoughts from other jobs.
I mean, if it's that important to you, I'm actually willing to let it go.
Really? Okay, good. That's great.
Yeah, I'll let it go. I'm just going to need a new offer letter reflecting the salary increase that I'm going to get to make up for what I'm going to be losing from my second job. So exactly what I'm losing over there is what I need you to bump up my salary to here.
Now, Veronica, I can't do that.
But I thought you preferred me to only have one job. If you prefer me to only work for you, then you're going to do what it takes to keep me only working for you, right? That's what it's going to take. With the cost of
exactly.
living, there's no way people, including myself, can survive on just one job with
exactly
a salary. So
exactly.
I'm happy to quit, but I expect you to make up the difference. Otherwise, you don't have to worry yourself about my second job.
It was brought to my attention that you have
like exactly. I rewatched this. No, I'm just very knowledgeable about the workplace. I've told you I have multiple certifications. I'm actually really smart, even though I may act ditzy and stuff sometimes. You can ask Papa and you can ask Mom. I'm just kind of that ditzy, but they will both tell you I am actually very smart. They will tell you I got possibly one of, like, close to the highest score you can get on the SATs and stuff like that. Like, if we didn't have so many family problems, like, slightly before COVID and stuff, I'm pretty sure I'd have already had a college degree. Like, I had to drop out of college because of family issues and stuff. And I would have had a college degree. Maybe not the one I wanted in the long run, but Papa's already trying to push me back into college. But I've, like, tried to explain to him, like, if I'm paying rent here, I can't afford the college. Like, I could maybe afford a class or two, but it would take, like, 6-7 years. I'd be, like, ancient by that time. Why am I gonna spend all that money when there's no guarantee it's gonna, like, get me a job? Like, I already have tons of, like, experience in a lot of areas. And it's already not getting me a job. But yeah. I'm very knowledgeable of workplace lingo.
So Boka would have been a cute hot tuber with a degree and 20 times the amount of debt.
Exactly! Actually, that's funny. I might have went more otter if I had a college degree, now that I think about it. So otters are kind of considered more, like, thinker creatures and stuff, whereas dragons are considered just violent, even though they are usually the smartest creature in the fantasy worlds. Yeah, I'm the ditzy character that would learn all this stuff and learn how many people were dissatisfied and stuff like that.